Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so in today's video we will be talking about period poop and other weird things that happens during your period, and that is for ladies. um you all know that it isn't enough when you bleed every month for a few days, and also it is accompanied with things like breast pain, mood swings, and some cravings, and so let's call them things that happens when we are on our period, including period poops and back cramps, period clots, pain in unexpected places, uh, vaginal infections, and increased sex drive. Hi babies, hi my good people. It is your girl here, and in today's video I'll be talking to you about 5 ways, that is 5 things that happens when we are on our periods. If you are new here, karibu sana. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and feel at home. And so a reminder today, kindly subscribe, share and comment. So among the things that is the weird things that happen when we are when women are on their periods is, the first one is period poop. You know, there's no much information. It shouldn't be, because you all do know. Period poop is when there is a change in the consistency of your poop, and also the frequency, that is consistency and frequency. So that's why during your period you all notice that your poop is softer. I'm sure you all know, and you poop more often than usual. I'll show you the Bristol stool chart, and you'll get to understand all that. So when you are not on your period, you might find out that you have perfect poops, that is type 4. But when you are not on your period, you find out that you have like porridge, that is type 6. That is, sorry for that, when you are on your period, they are like porridge like, but when you are not on your period, they are very normal, type 4. The reason for this is because of something we called prostaglandin. Prostaglandins are chemicals that are made by the uterus, and during your periods they help the uterus to contract so that it can expel the contents of your periods. And you all know it is the blood. The endometrial lining of the uterine walls. So there is a but prostaglandin can also travel to the muscles in your bowel, and when that happens, your bowels moves so quickly, your fluids passes through more quickly, which means there is no as much time to drop the water and absorb it, so you end up with the period poop. That is the poop with the very soft consistency, and that is quite temporary, and after that is finished, and so your poop will go back to normal. Prostaglandins can also cause struggle with your anal sphincters, which is your anal muscles, because they cause it to contract and tighten, and you literally do feel bad as the ionocrams, which can be quite uncomfortable and so much painful. Yeah, if you've gotten this frequently, then do speed out, because they can be the other causes of endocramping, such as endometriosis. Endometriosis is a condition or whereby the inner lining of the uterus, that is the endometrium, implants itself outside the uterus, yeah, just such as on the ovaries, fallopian tubes, or bowels. This is will result to a condition called endometriosis. Number 2 is period clots. Period clots are clumps of blood which looks like a gel-like substance, and so sometimes they deposit themselves on your pad, and you are more likely to get them if you suffer from heavy periods. Basically, they occur when the lining of the uterus, that is the endometrium, breaks away during the period, or sometimes it's because you got a pool of clotted blood that can look a little bit alarming, because they can be of dark color, dark red, dark brown, or even black. Yeah, usually there's nothing to worry about. If you like, say your period clot goes for around 2.5 centimeters, then speak to your doctor for further investigations. That is if only your period goes for around 2.5 centimeters. Number 3 of the weird things that happen on women's period during the women's period is vaginal infections. Clearly, your periods can't give you vaginal infections, but it can trigger vaginal infections such as BV stroke flash. Yeah, you know, vaginal pH is about 4.5. Yeah, but period blood is actually pretty neutral, so the pH is about 7.5. So when you are on your period, the blood is gonna change the environment of the vagina by making it less acidic. Now that it's less acidic, it gives a powerful opportunity for anaerobic bacteria which might be living there normally, but in small numbers. However, to grow and take the advantage of the fact that the vagina is less acidic, and if it's the bacteria that overgrows, then you can get BV, and if it's the candid that grows, then you can get flash. So after the period, the environment goes back to its acidic nature, and the lactobacilli can't survive in the environment, and so you don't have problems until the next session, that is until the next time you are encountering menstruation. The fourth thing is weird pain. Having pain in the places that you don't expect to have pain, like your groin, your hips, and your thighs. Yeah, this is called the third pain, and this is the pain that starts on one side, but then it is felt on a different side. That isn't interesting at all, because you are feeling in the back, thighs, and the groins. Yeah, this happens because the nerves from the teeth end and one segment of your spinal cord, that is the nerves that supply the cervix and the uterus. So period pains in these organs are also transmitted to the areas of the skin that are supplied by the same spinal nerves. So that's the area between your belly bottom and your thighs. I hope up to the point you have understood me well. The fifth weird thing that happened during women's period is increased sex drive. Yeah, a few studies shows that women experience increased sex drive before the period, usually around the time of ovulation, which actually at that time you are more likely to get pregnant. It's so because of the peak in the level of hormone estrogen. Also, the increase in the level of testosterone, which actually increases those sex drive. So, uh, if getting pregnant is not part of your plan, I hope you are getting me. Yeah? So you need to make sure your conception is prevented. Some study reports that there are some women who reports that they have an increased sex drive on their period, and there are a few theories about this, including increased blood flow to the genital and pelvic region, which might help to make things more sensitive down there, and then increased sex drive. So another thing that you need to know is that during your period, your progesterone level, which suppresses your sex drive, is quite low, and your estrogen level, which increases your sex drive, is starting to rise and rise. And this might be why some women have an increased sex drive around that period. Some women feel less worried by having sex around that period, yeah, because they think that this is the safe time and they can't get pregnant. So, if this can help you have an increased sex desire because you think you can't get pregnant, but that is actually false, yeah? It is a false sense of security because you can get pregnant on your period, yeah? The important thing to know is the reason there are also people who says that they don't have more sex drive, and there are people who says that they have more sex drive during that period. It is because there's such a huge variation between different people. Although your sex drive is linked to your hormones and therefore your menstrual cycle, it is not the full story. It's such complex, yeah, and complicated. There's a complex, and it depends between your mood, yeah, your stress level, your sleep, your body, and your emotional and mental well-being. What do you think up to that point? Yeah, bye bye for now. I'm out. Let's meet in our next video. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing videos like this one. Doodles! See you in our next video.